Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life update. I want to do this as a series because I explained in my last video. I haven't had that many ideas to do YouTube videos, but I still have the urge to make YouTube videos, and got nothing to really, you know, I have no ideas, so I thought to at least be consistent and give y'all content. I thought I'd just give you, life updates to keep y'all updated about everything. And then you've probably seen from my content, I became professional, like I use a better camera, I got a microphone and everything. But for these videos, I'm using my webcam, and just because just so I can use like the least editing as possible and the least, because it's a lot with setting up the camera, doing the microphone audio and like syncing it up. So it's just like for these videos, I just want to like make them with the least amount of editing as possible and upload them as fast as possible. Because usually, I have my Tuesday talks, which I upload every single Tuesday, but usually I would upload all my videos at 12 p.m. On like specific days, and like I just got sick of that, so I just want to upload these as soon as I get done making them. But so let's get in with that longest intro. Let's get into this life update. It's actually something I've been really wanting to talk to people about, talk to y'all about, something that I've experienced in the past, I think 2 weeks. So you know, I've always experienced with weed for the past, I think since like either 2021 or 2022. Um, I haven't smoked that much. Like I'm not like a what they call a habitual smoker. Like I did it like at parties. I did it when people invited me to things. I did it when I hung out with people. I never bought my own weed. Or I always got it off of other people, and so I never smoked that much. So whenever I did smoke, I felt like I was smoking again for the first time because my tolerance would go all the way back down because it'd be like months in between. And I was always insecure about my tolerance because everyone else around me always, they never felt what I felt, and I wanted, to be able to smoke and be able to like function. Because whenever I would smoke, I'd have a low tolerance, and it would be hard for me to communicate because I'm very quiet when I'm high, because there's a lot going on for me, and so I want to be able to function while being high because sometimes I don't feel like I can function, and I've always been very insecure about that. And so recently, like in these past 2 weeks, I finally bought my own weed. I bought a battery and two carts, one sativa, one indica, and so I bought them, and this place has this deal where you buy three pre rolls for $10, and I had a lot of money on me. I had $100. I think I had $110 on me, and whenever I see a deal like that, my mind goes straight to like, oh my goodness, like I gotta save up, I gotta get in on this deal. But what ended up happening was that I bought 15 pre rolls. As somebody who is not a pothead or not experienced with smoking, I bought 15 pre rolls. I'm thinking I can pull up a picture right here, but here's what it looks like. Stupid, am I right? Well, I was gonna learn out how stupid I become, but so obviously this is my first time smoking my own, something that I bought myself, and keeping weed in my room because I never kept weed in my room before. And so with my pen, it's easy to hide away. I had it in like a tin can. I have it in my dresser right now, but that's something easy to hide. But I thought, I don't know why, but I didn't think my 15 pre rolls were gonna fucking smell. But of fucking course, they fucking smelled my whole fucking room up. Fucking genius, am I right? But so then I think the day after I bought everything, I got so paranoid because it's like, oh, everybody's gonna fucking find out. So I was searching all over the internet ways to hide the smell of this shit, and they said get a airtight jar, like a mason jar, but airtight seal. So I got that. You can kind of see in the photo, but it still smells. Like my closet still fucking smells. And so then I invested in incense, and I got this amazing incense pack. I had like 40 incenses. I still have them. 40 sticks for like $3 or $2. I'm like, god damn, that's pretty cool, you know. But it just my closet's so small. Good thing it's on my closet, but nobody found out, to my knowledge. I don't know if they found out and did not tell me, but I didn't get caught. My closet still smells like weed, but I like light incense every single day just to have the incense, not be like, hey, why you only to have make as a habit to might not raise suspicion, to be like, hey, why are you lighting incense all of a sudden? I've lit incense before, but anyways, so I was panicking the fuck the day after. I was so scared. It was raining too, and so when I was walking to the store, I was walking in the store like deep in the rain, just trying to get these mason jars, and I was just so paranoid. I don't think I was high, but I was just going to the store and I got it. I put it in, and I just had to wait for everyone to come home, and hopefully they didn't smell the weed in my room. Hopefully nobody went in my room, and nobody ever caught it. But I was panicking, and that will be key in the store. Moving on, the little tiny panic attack I had. I did have a panic attack, even though it was kind of tiny. It was. So we go on, and I start smoking more often, and so this is my dumb. So this is because I haven't bought my own weed before. I'm about to admit my own dumbassity. Um, I was smoking my shit the wrong way the whole time. I've been smoking my pen, and I didn't know you had to click it 5 times in order for it to open. I would just click it once and then just inhale and then exhale. And they're like, why is there no smoke coming out? My friend told me, hey, if there's no smoke coming out, we can, go back and return it. So I was so scared. And then like a week later, I'm smoking with the same friend I got it with. Both smoking together, and he clicks my shit. He clicks and he's like, oh, did the battery run out? I'm like, no, it should be on full battery. Clicks it 5 times, and I was like, what? He's like, oh, did you not realize you could just need to click it 5 times for it to work? And I'm like, tell me I've been smoking it wrong for 1 fucking week. And so, for 1 whole week, I was smoking that shit, but I still got high, which is kind of crazy. Just kind of which should like tell you how low my tolerance is. That even like, I don't know what, I guess like inhaling, I don't know. I still was high, but after I smoked that, I was like, oh, no, I'm really high, because I felt different than the last week of me failing to smoke it correctly. And so that next week I'm smoking it the right way, and I feel stronger than, of course, before. And after I'm done, actually, I kind of felt this the week prior when I was smoking it wrong, because you know, after the effect should have wore off, I kind of still felt high afterwards. I kind of, I was like, hey, it's the next day. I shouldn't really feel this way. I still feel high, even though I should have, went down. But I'm just ignoring it because I know what it is, because I've actually had it before, smoking weed, like probably like 2 or 3 years ago. I totally drew up the wrong numbers, but anyways, I kind of felt the same way 2 or 3 years ago, when I was first smoking. I think after my second time I've ever smoked, the same thing happened to me, to where I still felt high after I was smoking it. Now, after a lot of panicking and searching up on Google, did I fuck up my brain? Did I do this? Did I do that? Come to realize it's something that develops from some weed smokers called DPDR, depersonalization and derealization. And it's a disorder that comes after, either smoking weed or like having a bad trip or panicking. It's an anxiety induced disorder, and of course, like I told y'all, I have a very low tolerance. When I smoke weed, I feel I feel the effects very hard. Especially like it just goes with any stimulant, like even coffee. When I'm not, when I take a break from coffee, when I'm first drinking coffee, I felt super crazy. And so I feel the effects pretty heavily from any stimulant. And so I don't know if I was having a panic attack that day or just it was just a bad trip, but I felt high afterwards 2 or 3 years ago after smoking for the second time. And so after searching it all, I realized it's just this disorder called DPDR. And it was a whole week to where I felt like a ghost. Like I was going, this is when I was in high school. I was going through class and I just felt like I was just like walking like through everything, even though I wasn't. I just felt like I was a ghost and everyone was like moving around me, just in a different world. I felt like I was looking at myself from third person perspective. It was really, really messed up. And but eventually, of course, I got over it because what happens is that, you know, your brain is a heightened sense of anxiety because of that bad experience. And when that anxiety goes down, you will go back to normal. So I think after like a week or two, or a little while, time passes by. Eventually, I get back to normal because that's what happens. Um, Eventually, you go back to normal and the anxiety goes down. Well, I've smoked numerous times after that experience, numerous times, and you know, fast forward to 2 weeks ago, or maybe a week ago, I experienced the same thing again. To where afterwards I smoke, I feel high again a day after. And so I'm worried, and again I get the same thoughts. Did I ruin my brain? Did I do this? Did I do that to my brain? Did I mess myself up forever? And I go back to the same person I watched 2 or 3 years ago. I'll leave a link in the description who helped me. And I'm watching him again, and I'm starting to calm down, but I just, I'm just like, because I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep smoking because what if I just like don't worry about it and just keep smoking because I'm trying to build my tolerance too. And so I just say whatever and I keep smoking. And then, so I would say I have my, I've had everything, my weed and pre-rolls for about a week and a half. And I haven't tried my pre-rolls yet because I don't want, because I, wait for everyone to not be at the house and, make sure, I have time to like shower, wash my clothes so I don't smell like weed. And so I tried my pre-roll for the first time, maybe like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, some shit like that. And look, again, my tolerance is very, very low. That pre-roll, I don't think I even smoked half of it. I think I smoked like 1/4 of it. That shit was horrible. It was indica. You need to do sativa. I don't really like indica. And that pre-roll, oh my goodness. I wasn't feeling it at first. It took like, at first I was like, because, the first 30 minutes I was like, when I was smoking, I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. I can deal with this. Like, I think like 45 minutes went by and then I finally felt it. I was just in my bed, just like looking at the ceiling. I was on my phone. I like those commercials with the couch potatoes, just like sunken into the couch. I could not move because I was freaking the fuck out. But somehow I put music and incense on to try to calm myself down because I've been through this a lot. Panic attacks, whether it's on being high from weed or even I've gotten panic attacks from being from drinking coffee. Um, so I've been through this many times to where I try to calm myself down and just try to, get myself through the ride. So I put on a CD, I put on some incense, and I just lay in bed. But oh my goodness, it was probably the most high I've ever gotten, ever. And I'm just so crazy because like, how does a random pre-roll could this is just make me this high and I didn't even smoke all of it? And so I don't know, it's just a crazy experience that I've had, and obviously I'm panicking through it. And so I've had two instances to where I've been panicking while on substances. And obviously it doesn't help my DPDR, which triggers from the anxiety I get from the substances. And so eventually the pre-roll, I started to come down from it. But I still feel the effects. I think I go to bed that night and I wake up the next day and I just feel like the same way I felt when I was high, which is disconnected from my body. Like I feel like a numbness to where I don't feel like my hands are actually like I don't feel like if I'm grabbing like a cup, like I don't really register that feeling of of like the glass on my fingers, or just like I don't process things. And so I get really scared because I think this is more serious than the last time I've experienced DPDR. And so I'm just super scared this time, and the paranoia and the anxiety doesn't help because your DPDR feeds off of that, and it makes it bigger, more of a problem the more you fear about it. And so I've just been super scared this whole time, and I just been watching the videos again, trying to calm myself down, and I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't, fully recovered from DPDR. Um, I think a night or two ago, I like woke up in the middle of the night, so scared. I just, I don't know if I was dreaming or if I was awake, and I just was just like woke up, just like so scared, feeling that I've just like ruined myself forever, and I haven't gotten over it yet, but I still feel that emotionally numbness, and I still feel like I'm sort of high, and I get brain fog, and I get a lot of symptoms of DPDR, and it's kind of hard to function sometimes. And so that's when I need to distract myself and just, not worry about it too much. Because the more you worry about it, the more it's going to stay prevalent. And so that's a long introduction to explain what I've been going through this weekend, which is DPDR. And I felt, see, I'm still in the midst of it, still in the middle of it, and I just still feel very high, and it's hard to. I'm gonna be honest. I was at Walmart the other day, and I was trying to buy some things to eat, and I had my phone on me. I was like, oh wait, because I had to transfer some funds to the bank. So I was like, oh wait, I hope they support Apple Pay. I went to the guy and he was like, hey, do you guys take Apple Pay? And he was like, no. And I'm like, oh shit, thinking I already bought my phone. I forgot. I put my wallet into my hoodie pocket. I forgot. I totally did that. And so that made me panic even further after I paid for everything. I was like, oh shit, how did I forget that? Did I like ruin my brain? And so it just doesn't help continue further on anxiety, and I don't know. I just, I don't know. It's been very hard this past week, and yeah, maybe asking, hey, Snappy, if you've had a history of DPDR, then why are you smoking again? Well, it comes back down to that me being insecure about my low tolerance, because I want to build a high tolerance, and so that's why I've been smoking again. But I don't know. After this experience, I don't know if I am gonna smoke again, because it's been very scary, as you can probably tell from what I just said. Just imagine how it feels like to feel like you're not even in control of your body, or to feel like you've destroyed your brain, or just these scary feelings of just not feeling connected, or just you feel like a ghost, or you feel like you're somebody else. You don't even feel like life is real, and you just feel like you're feel separated from the world around you. And so, yeah, I'm just still in the middle of it, and so that's probably another reason why I haven't been recording, because I just been in the middle of dealing with this, and so that's a life update. That's been happening for a couple of weeks. I've been trying to help with my tolerance, but in the midst of that, I accidentally developed DPDR, and so trying to deal with that. I'll send links I'll send links in the bio in case somebody else who's watching this is suffering DPDR at the same time, or has experience with it, or has been and don't know what's going on, or just I'll put in the description below, because it's definitely helped me in my experiences, and yeah, so it's all been gone. So that's what's been happening so far, um, and hopefully it'll go away. I've been trying to help myself, calm myself down, try to recalibrate, try to meditate, and just try to take my, distract myself away from this. But, we'll see what happens. But pretty much, it's a life update. I haven't done these before, so sorry if. I mean, I have, but like I said in the previous video, I'm very bad at going unscripted. So if I repeated myself a lot, I'm very sorry. This video is very long from what I've been seeing, and I want to make this shorter, but I think I'm rambling on for too long. But yeah, I guess that's life update number 1. And so thank you so much for watching. If you got this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I know I've been rambling, and I don't know if I've been making complete sense because middle of DPDR, but I just wanted to get this out here, just for anybody that would listen, and just to explain where I've been, and just just to upload a video when I don't have any other ideas. So once again, hopefully I'll get through this, but we'll see. I'll continue updating next week, but I'll see each and every single one of you in the next video. Peace!